years.
Yeah.
Set to go now. Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is Takeout's 4.
Oh, good. Thank you, Ed. I'm glad somebody knew what I was.
To the 25-yard line.
That one thing I can say, I got real good internet here, but it just won't. It'll let me broadcast, but I can't call no play. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
The picture just as pretty as you want to be, but I go try to call the play. I'll push one button, and bitch will jump 3 or 4 spots. I said, man, look, I don't understand that. Shit, if I could broadcast, I'll broadcast all my games. All right, you care about looking at them.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Can't do but 2 things, that win or lose.
That's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that
I could take a loss. That's one thing about me. I done played a lot of sports in my life. I done lost a lot. I done won a lot, but
you see the pellets go up.
It don't bother
Still
me.
A nice play by the
I mean, I might, you don't feel good about a loss, but I can take it.
Yeah, as long as somebody beat you, beat you fair and square.
Yeah, right, fair and square.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like LaRon, I was pushing that L1 button, try to throw it over here. That bitch was jumping, getting everything. I said, oh shit, man, I ain't playing this no more.
A second down throw for Prescott. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch.
Oh no, Blue, these damn Patriots mess around, these Chiefs gonna mess around, come back on 19 and 27 now. Yeah, and they got the ball driving. The 3rd quarter, turn your TV on.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Do like I do. Play on one, watch the other one. I got 2 TVs down. Watch football on one, play on the other.
Okay.
Shit, I know most of the time I'm gonna be on the game, so I watch TV over there.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
K11 joined the party. K11.
And he is not quite
hey, you heard?
Make it all the way.
Hey, you heard about that monster got loose?
1-yard line. Last week, somehow they won.
Monster. Charles Bale, he's a monster now.
Unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting
out this game,
that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defense side
K11 said it right. Who, Charles?
That's got to stop.
Yeah. Blue said we're beating them 53-13.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation.
And what he said, 53-13. And
they'll try to punch it in with
I don't know what he's at. But Eric said he's a monster now. I don't know.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Tips will get on everybody's nerve, boy. Tips is something else, boy.
Tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now a 7-0.
You said what, Eric?
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
Yeah. Boy, hey, Blue to score 26-27 now.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
Patriots got to lead by 1. They just scored.
The Cowboys now as their offense
the Chiefs got a lot of speed, boy. They don't never quit.
Following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
They ain't getting that rush in there like they were first quarter on that boy. He got time now. He's finding people open.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect
yeah, but you don't want to give him no breathing room because he got too much speed. He got a whole lot of speed out of that boy. Tyrone Hill, touchdown.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
I tell you what, boy, ain't nothing like that Ty Gurley. That's an amazing boy. Ah. Do what? Oh yeah. Yeah, they got speed now.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And a short gain across the 15
They
to
got
the
about 2 passes
17-yard
wide
line.
too. That damn Watkins and damn
Obviously, they
Tyrell
would
Hill,
have at
man.
least
Look.
liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Oh, boy.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Oh, boy.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
30 minutes ago.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Damn,
And
he
you can't
hit
let
him.
that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity.
And go
treated
line
as
ramp,
such.
I'm not playing him on not.
And this
Sit
will
right
be
here.
taken at the 13. Dancing away at the 35.
Blocking it back.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. And credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. Bortles now to throw. Forced out to his left. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. If you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Bortles. Dancing to his left. That is incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Bortles. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you have two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, Elliott. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And he's got it to Hearns. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Dak finding the former Jag Hearns for the Dallas first down.
Yeah, that's a nice little play there, go around. I like that.
A first down carry for Smith. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, where that monster tonight?
This time it's Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one will be accepted.
Yeah, get him on line.
It was on a minute ago.
The give is to Elliott. Powerful running. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing. Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Damn, he was open.
Wide open, man. Wide open. And he covered him with a safety, man. That's the shit I don't understand, bro. I'm telling you. I know this game. You can't play me 3 wide with a with four down linemen and 4 linebackers. You can't do that. You can't do that. I don't care what game you playing. You can't do that.
Now a first carry for TJ.
You can't do that. You can't cover the field. The mismatch is the linebacker. The linebacker is the mismatch.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you max protect the block, you only rushing 4, and you dropping everybody else back in the zone, and you playing with a linebacker. So therefore you can't daggone you short a man. You short a man. You won't tell me, bro. I've been doing this shit over 30 years.
Yeldon fighting. He lost the football.
Get it. Damn it.
And the Cowboys have recovered. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case,
damn, they stopped. They went in there to get it, then they stopped, then they went and get it again.
So Prescott,
look, everybody saying that don't nobody know where the ball is, then they go and get it again. Damn, look. This game, you know what, man, this game is wow.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about
it looked like nobody didn't know where it was at. They were looking around. No shit.
Fucking unblocked in the back 2 times in a row. Every damn drive. That's why I'm cut his ass after the draft. Believe that.
Damn, boy, they about ready to score again, boy. This is sitting there to be 33-30.
Back to the 33. It's a loss.
The Patriots, the Chiefs on the damn 2-yard line. The boy ran. Man, look, Hunt ran them over about 70 yards. No, who was that?
No, the converse
so they kicked off to him. They kicked off to him. He ran down to the damn 2-yard line. No, 39. Who the hell is that? Who is that? All them down. I can't see a name for a damn half. I'm trying to read his name, half flying all over the damn place. You can't see nothing. His number 39 though.
Well, that must be a backup running back.
Damn.
I mean, no, he on the kickoff team.
The Cowboys on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries.
They on the 2-yard line running trick plays. Man, y'all better run that shit in the end zone, you know, like I know. Yeah. 2-yard line running trick plays, man. Come on, man.
Well, it's an offense. You know, sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. And this one looks like you don't.
Ain't got but 2 damn running backs as it is already, man. God damn, we ain't even out of the first quarter.
Yeah, got to go to the line. Oh, my God.
That's one thing I like about this game is that whatever their injuries are in real life, that's what their injuries are.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it
put them
away.
up the,
Back deep,
like back in, you can put them at the 99.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Yeah. That's like, that was me and Duke was.
Here comes the Jaguars.
When me and Duke played, Duke won the game, but he lost the balance. He lost 2 running backs. He sounded real sad. He said, man, I'm down to 2 running backs. If I don't get hurt, I would just forget about it. Man, look.
Doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out.
He needs surprise. There's damn 2 or 3 people over there. Tyrone Hill Carter. Looked like he was throwing the one man to somebody else caught. I don't know what happened.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, because it looked like he was throwing to who was Walker or who tight end.
Shy of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And that was a good run. This
yeah,
was only one of
but
9
over 30, yeah,
guys
it was for Hunt and Tyrone happened to be coming around, and he got it.
Or you think 100 yards, the measuring stick?
He could have got Tyrone here.
You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Damn, 33 to 30.
Alongside the former defensive back,
but you know what, man? You know, all you got to have, when you can score like they can score, all you got to have is a defense to slow them up. You don't need to stop them. Just slow them up while they won't get touchdowns. Man, and that's what they did. They kicked them field. They kicked 3 field goals. Then they started getting touchdowns. And now they're going and got the lead, 33-30. The defense ain't that good, but they slowing them up. They ain't letting them score no touchdown. They scoring field goals.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
I ain't thought it was. I didn't never think it was over because they wasn't that far ahead. They wasn't no more about what 11 points ahead of them.
So 1st and 10 now.
Well, 16.
30.
What score? 27.
Yeah, it was 27-9. I think it was up 18. Yeah. It was up 18. 27-9.
Yeah. Hey, man, who won that baseball game?
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but then maybe coming back.
Oh, okay.
What say you, Mr. Referee?
But, man, them boys got a good team, man. They look, it was 5-4 in the 2nd, 3rd inning or something like that. I quit looking at it. Yeah. Yeah. But it'll be tied up because Houston won the first game. Man, you know, they need to do something with that damn green monster. Because that shit gonna get somebody hurt.
After the penalty,
man, he ran up into it. I thought they had some kind of pad. There's nothing but metal there. Yeah. I said, man, they need some kind of padding on that wall, man.
Reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Landon did it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Lucy.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins.
Yeah.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple.
Yeah, with somebody run them in door.
Develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Well, how he get hurt? Somebody ran into him, or he just did something? Oh, okay.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
You done with your game? Do what?
Gun, it's Bortles. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Let me give you
He will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. First target, first catch, and a first down.
10-17. Yeah, you ain't have done it, yeah.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for first and 10.
You're a fast talking dude, you know that?
They'll run it
He's
now.
down the damn number fast too.
He's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
So I'm going to call it right now. Next I heard the damn phone ringing.
Yeah.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's another one you might have to boot out of here. He ain't going to be found. Shit. He coming, he show up every blue moon and be gone.
He'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Somebody hold him, he took him down.
The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
And another
this will
flag.
be 3rd and 5.
Your dad man getting pretty close here now.
No, he gonna remember how he gonna get so close to how wild be gonna cut him up.
And some space here. And they'll get him down as he's
As long as he talk with some sense, we all right. But when he come with that dumb stuff, man, I can't.
That laugh and
Play
shit.
call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect
always-
the pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They both holding one another. Oh no, he
That
grabbed
proved to
by
be
the
even
arm.
more
He grabbed
dangerous
the arm.
this year than as a rookie.
They
As the
pass
Jags come up first
all
and
day
10.
long. He hold him like his sweetheart. That ain't his sweetheart, so he can't hold him
Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwan. And some
like. Sure ain't no good yet.
touchdown, Jaguars.
Yeah, run him back.
His
All they
second
do is run him down
touchdown
to
of
you.
the season. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Added in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness.
Go loud, so I'm gonna cut that dude right after the draft.
That's why the guys in the backfield get their really nice skips, right?
Smart they do.
Shit, he joking.
Here's
Who was
Lambeau out
joking
to
too?
kick this one
I'm
away.
gonna put the tight end. Put a tight end right there. A blocking tight end. Cut it down.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Cowboys. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball
Who?
game, and typically
gonna
those
retire?
scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very
I
deep
don't know
into
what
their
Tom
script.
Brady got.
I think
Tom
that
Brady
they'll
don't know what he
stay with
got.
it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points.
I
get
know
that
what you.
zero
I know what you're saying,
Nice
but
way to
who
start
knows
the
when
drive,
Tom
a
Brady
gain
gonna
of
leave,
12
man?
and a first down.
What? See,
I told you that's
Blue.
why I muted his ass.
That,
I told you
Blue,
why I
that's
muted him.
what's gonna get. That's what's gonna get. Boy, that's what's gonna get me and him from being buddies. That bullshit he talking.
I'm 50 years old.
He'll do good, then he come with that stupid stuff.
Yeah.
A first down throw for
50 years old. What man you seen on the football field at age 50 years old?
A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch. But still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Oh, who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
That dude's about ready to get cut. He's about ready to get cut now.
Loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense,
Sure
especially
is.
the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Ronnie Lott played. He was about 41 too, didn't he?
Prescott from the gun. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
He wasn't that old. Yeah. For the what? I know you can't.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Let's start the 18.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Miami.
Miles Jack there to make the
They
tackle.
play Milwaukee Wednesday.
They tried a quick hitter.
But you know what, man? I looked at that team that LeBron got over there. They're not going to be bad as we thought they're going to be.
Yeah, they young.
Yeah, man. And he got some decent players over there, man. I don't know about no damn top 4. But I looked at them other night. I saw them playing Golden State all night, man. Them young boys there, they're not bad.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did.
You know what season it is? Do you know what time of the year it is?
Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Man, half of them boys sitting on the damn bitch laughing and carrying on. Them boys
The
didn't see
Cowboys
that
on
shit
3rd
yet.
down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a situation.
What call it? Damn, Stephen Curry was sitting on the bench, towels on the head, laughing at the stone. I don't know what they were laughing
And
at.
for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Yeah, that's good.
Linebacker Miles Jack. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
See, they ain't even got Cousins healthy yet. Cousins get healthy. Boy, y'all gonna have something to deal with down in that paint.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
I think that's what I think James is building off. He knew all them guys not gonna stay together. He ain't worried about this year, but next year he'll get what he wants.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I know the speed is
Shit, man, go ahead.
But the key to good rushing
You about ready to go
defense is
on mute?
having your
Come on.
linebackers set the edge.
Anthony Davis not going no down LA,
No
man.
gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Traded, who the hell gonna trade Anthony Davis, man?
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And not a lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3.
Man, ain't nobody trading no Anthony Davis, man. You find that, that's once in a lifetime player, man. Mother tall like he is and do what he do, and you gonna trade him? It'd been better off if you.
Two minutes remain here in the first half.
Well, man, that was a money thing, man. Them boys gonna pay Anthony, man, Davis, man. Man, And see, them boys are free agents, man. Them boys want to go out of there. Who got traded? Who we playing with there?
They'll run with Darkwa, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
He'll be in L.A. next year.
Yeah, he'll be gone. He'll be in L.A. next year. He going with LeBron, man. I'm not going to that.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Bortles. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down.
Kevin Durant is not going to play with no LeBron,
curious
man.
decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Man, you just woke up and... Oh, they can't. So they can't talk. They can't talk now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Get hurt now.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Super free agency.
They said it's super free agent. He said the super free agent.
First carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Right
We already know that.
He just started
Who don't know that?
Develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
That's why I mute his ass.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
You know what? Your dream. I know there's one thing about you, Eric. You dream, but you always dream in your favor.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for the moment, this will be 1st down.
I think he about to hit the grub stuff. He about. Yeah, they're too late now. They're going on about the business. 37, 34. 37, 33, yeah. Damn. Drop running down there.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point.
Drop running downfield, fighting people off there like he's a monster. He said never pushing them down.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Yeah, that figure you do something like that.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
You did? Yeah, don't come down.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line. They will.
The end zone I don't very sell my book. I bet this, Brady, especially when he got his whole crew. Man, look.
In this game, I would
No
have to
telling what
think
that
I
fool
wasn't a
might do.
quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No,
wait a minute, in the Super Bowl.
What do the coaches decide to do now?
Nah, you don't blame him for that. Blame damn Belichick for that dumb shit.
Maybe turn to the running game, or do you have that supreme confidence?
You got a cornerback that played every down for you regular season, and man, he can't even get on the field. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was something. I I don't know what happened, but they ain't really said what happened. I done heard all kinds of lies. I don't either.
He finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up in the second and 3.
They said this man played every down besides, what, 2 downs or something like that, they said. And then you don't play in the Super Bowl, woo. They might have to carry me out. They might have to carry me out of that stadium.
Second down, Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got
I'm going to tell you, man. Look, man, I'm going to tell you. If I'm in the Super Bowl, the biggest game of my life, if a man did something and he ain't really killed about nothing, man, look. We got to play him. Especially if he don't play as well as he's been playing now. I think he had no to stand beside me.
Stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Cover 3, linebacker.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time.
This shit right here, you want to quit playing this game, man.
Yeah, yeah.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And for this spot on the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Bortles now on first down. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so
you know the only problem tonight, he don't miss a lot of wide open players tonight.
The visiting Jaguars out on top.
Damn, look at the ball laid out there.
He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Now D.D. Westbrook to return.
Damn right they did.
Nice.
They probably shot
the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
That what they get for getting the coach all that money and won't pay the player. Yeah,
third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They kept that money where they gave John Gruden, Shire, Cleo, Matt.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz.
Oh, you the mother come in here. How about Tom Brady will return?
Freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Wouldn't you the one say that?
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Bortles.
They
couldn't hang on to it.
They cannot cover that little sucker right there. That's a fast. Boy, look, that boy right there fast. That's Tyrone.
Really from both teams.
Sorry,
there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
What's the score?
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4.
Y'all can't let him. He's slow. That boy just fast. That boy fast, man.
Out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. Yeah. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field and not really move the ball well.
He ain't know which way to go. He ain't know which way to go.
Not even put points on the board.
Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
Deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working and call more of that.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
That's why you're not playing. That's why you're not playing.
They go back to the ground with
They left. You wasn't lying.
the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
That
For the
motherfucker.
tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon
Then
Jenkins.
the motherfucker threw the ball under. He threw the ball.
Yeah, but you got to realize that boy was already retrieving. He was scared deaf already. He was retrieving before he even got the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Once he get by you, you're not going to catch him. You can forget about that.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field.
Ask him, see what he say.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott, he'll let it fly for Austin. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown five picks. At this point, you got to be thinking
Go sit down for a while.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe somebody
Come on, girl.
so many different things.
Yeah.
It comes back to the guy throwing them.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. A handoff to Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Go up. I ain't even thought about going to sleep. I'm tired, boy, mom.
That's what happened to me again. Got going to the field. And then come home and got something to eat.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he's across the 43, extra yards to the 43. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's why no
Now Darkwa. So got 3 at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Jaguars on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Lucy, Lucy. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy.
Now Bortles. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Trying to get the run game going. Here's Smith. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent
What's
blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
1 minute and changing me in almost 2 minutes.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
And City can't stop nobody, boy. These motherfuckers garbage on defense.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Malik Jackson in there to get it.
None of them that way to look.
And that'll lead to 4th down.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, he let nobody score, man, with no 1
They
run
figure they got to
left.
start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
They can't take nobody.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Yeah, me too.
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
He's losing, though.
Until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing.
But I got a legend league with them.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10.
And damn Russell Wilson on the page too. Boy, I got some quarterback.
They begin with a run by Fournette, and he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They're going to score. That's what they're going to do.
It's Fournette, and he's got room. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there for Jacksonville. And a first down as well.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
No. Yeah. I want the ice cream.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Here's Darkwa. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
I don't go through no
so some rolling over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Whatever you say.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Bortles going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Why you wouldn't double? Why you wouldn't double that tight end? No, you going to him.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Lucy.
On the run, Darkwa. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 16. Bortles. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Damn, goal line, everybody on your team getting hurt.
It's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
His people getting hurt, but they ain't damn going to leave in the game and shit. And he playing one defense, you know what I'm saying? Ain't serving nobody in and shit.
Smith. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there.
He out. My guy leaving the damn game.
They decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
I'm just playing the game, man. I care less what fucking happens. There's no way, man.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
O-line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Linebacker splitting the difference right there under Williams right there.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the other side, they got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere. It made them kick a field goal. That almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Throwing now is Bortles. Going up top. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Jaguars.
Somebody got hurt in there again.
His first touchdown on
the year. Ain't even got nothing to do with the play.
Add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct it.
That's your D-line.
And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll get this one up to the 26.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A second down throw for Prescott. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Struggles continue, you're right.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught.
What's up, man? You ready,
They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 9.
I ain't going to be on all night, man.
Now Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
Hey, Blue, what do I do about these players that are ready to negotiate? Do I sign them?
They've been very cohesive.
Yeah, in 7 years, 20 million salary, 20 million signing bonus. They'll re-sign.
They've held them in check on the scoreboard. And the punt team on now as this one's set away.
Appreciate it.
His offense as they get set to go again. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
I play fantasy football.
To throw, it's Bortles.
I was up by like 30 points, and he had Tom Brady, and he almost came back. I won 128 to 122.
Big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
He had Tom Brady and Sammy Watkins. I knew Sammy Watkins wasn't going to do shit anyway, though.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will extend this big lead. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to put it away.
He was playing.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap.
He's going to play the computer the rest of the way. I'm putting the stick down.
Play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
That's the only defense he played in.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I do this shit for a living, bro. You come out. If you play me, and you come out in a run defense, and I'm in three wide, oh, I'm gonna tear your safety and your linebacker, you asshole. I'm gonna put up major numbers on you, man. Major numbers. There's no way 4-3 can cover 4 and 5 wide, bro. Can't do it. I don't care who you got at linebacker. Ronnie Lott, Ray Lewis, Lawrence Taylor, it don't matter, bro. And you only, look, you rushing 4, and you dropping 3 back in the zone, bro.
Second and 10 from the 20.
Killing you underneath, man. All day long.
A fake to Fournette, now it's Bortles.
Who's that? That's Goldenlion talking?
It's Goldenlion talking, bro.
That should be the final play of this third quarter.
I do this.
He's playing right now, right?
In there to drop him.
Yeah, I'm getting the shit that out of him, man.
Sack of the year. Back now in Arlington.
Everybody hurt.
And this is a
blowout so far. I'm putting the stick on the floor, bro.
For the fourth quarter, a very one-sided affair.
Man, you better hope they ain't hurt for too long.
Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. To throw is Bortles. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Malik Collins. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, what is Duke K11 at, man? What the hell?
On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. This will be from 49 yards out.
I fucking play fantasy football. This guy, Jordan Howard, hasn't done shit all year, bro. This is upsetting.
Out, it's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
He about to lose his starting
he
job.
had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a
boy Tariq Cohen about to snatch that starting job from him.
A shot at 3.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a give to Smith. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Tough day.
I'm about to get off this, man. I don't know how long this guy wants me to wait.
Game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
I was trying to play him before. Try to say I wasn't on. That's a damn lie. I even told you I was trying to play him. It's all good.
They'll run it with Olawale. And unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think he's asleep.
That's dead man. He always sleep.
That's not me. I'm talking, man.
Oh, that's K11?
Now it's Olawale.
Somebody, whoever else in here is sleep.
That's Caleb.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals.
I don't know how people be going to sleep, but they might next to
him. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence
in front of it. That's easy to do.
To get upfield.
Nah, that ain't easy to do, man. It's easy to
turn
your PlayStation off when you know you're going to sleep.
I don't know why I make you think it ain't easy to do.
It ain't easy to do, man. You turn your PlayStation off before you go to sleep, man.
Man, I don't worry about that PlayStation. I leave that motherfucker on. She'll go in rest mode. Mine go right in the rest mode, and just like it ain't even on.
Yeah, until your shit burn out, and you wake up like, damn, I thought it was gonna go in rest mode.
Man, you know what I'm gonna do? My head right through the store, get me a damn novel.
Yeah, you're gonna go ahead, go to the store and waste another 300 instead of turning it off like you was supposed to.
Hey, look, it don't matter no difference. We're gonna spend money in something, so I'll spend it whatever I love. As long as I'm living, I'm gonna have myself a good time. So you might well quit talking. I work 2 jobs, I work all the time, I'm going to get what I want, so I don't care. When I'm dead and going somebody else and spend it anyway, so I might well spend what I'm going to spend.
This is fill time for guys like you and I, but yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction, because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive.
Going down, picking, scoring South Carolina.
How they've done it, offense, defense, special teams. They put it all together.
They near me, man.
I tell you, I'm beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
Well, that'll be K11. K11, somebody ain't none of them. Who need no way?
And he'll get this one up to about 14. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Aaron gone.
Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football.
They've
got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher.
One thing I don't like about that dude, he always try to tell somebody what to do, like he's somebody's dad.
And what she meant by that is don't go too fast.
How hard it is to go sleep sitting in the chair with the control laying down?
I am speechless. I am without speech.
That's why sometimes stuff ain't be talking. You just got to.
Tell you, I was trying to play him for a while, my brother, but I don't know what you want to do. He ain't trying to play.
You gonna play your brother?
Nah, he's been trying to play that new Call of Duty, man. He hasn't gotten off that shit.
What's 7 days for tomorrow?
Dexterity, but with intelligence.
Alright, I'll try to. If he don't answer, man, he already knows he's getting the loss, I guess.
I was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker.
He gonna come straight home from school and play that shit. I know he is.
Bortles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Move.
Now Fournette fighting through. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Lucy. Lucy.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Bortles. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. The Jags do snap it. It's Bortles. He's got the hook up to Lee. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. A couple of first downs as the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Running left, it's Fournette. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Bortles now on 1st down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Fournette. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. And that, not a sight you want to see. Leonard Fournette very slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Bortles. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Yeldon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Omaha.
Bortles now to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Lambo to add on the extra point. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A first down carry for Smith, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Play action now. Prescott. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. 41 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. On play action, Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Bortles going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Bortles going to run the draw with Fournette. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Now Bortles. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Yeah, I was just looking
They've
for
lost
you,
this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something
hey,
here
11
at the end
inviting
just
me
to
now,
take
man.
into next
I
week?
ain't playing
Yeah,
right now. I'm
sometimes
getting
teams
off
want
after
to do
this game.
that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And
okay, 11.
The most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game,